I'll take me and my legless self. We're going elsewhere. We're going other places. I'm not gonna fucking deal with this. Anyways, welcome to Behind the Fence Podcast, the greatest podcast ever on earth done behind the fence. Joining me is my co-host, Angry European Man, and me, USA Man, the greatest superhero on earth. And everybody knows that the USA is number one, so you should be tuning in to this liberating Freedom Cast. Oh, good. Just in time for me to enlighten you on the funniest dream that I had just the other night before.
Can I see you if it's not the funniest dream ever?
Oh, it's the funniest dream you'll ever damn hear about. Here's how this starts off. I don't know if anybody else has. You ever have those dreams where you're a teenager again? You're like 16, 17 again. It's some really warpy shit. I love it.
I'm at that point in my life, so fuck yeah. I can dream about all the fuck I want.
And I'm telling you. See, here's the thing. I go back into the dream. I go back right into the dream. I'm 16 again. Peach fuzz on my face. I'm not gonna recite lyrics. Fuck that. For some damn reason, I'm hanging out under an overpass, which I usually liked to do that way back when, and drink and be edgy with the local hooligans. I'm having a dream, and all of a sudden, two of my friends pull up, and they're panicking. They're telling me, "Yo, get in the car. We gotta leave. You gotta get in the car right now. We gotta go. And I'm thinking, well, you know, this is pretty intense. I think I'd better get into the car. Nothing's really being explained to me, but I'm gonna get in the car anyway, and I'm racing. We're racing to some place. We race to a nearby park. And for the oddest reason, I didn't notice that it was actually nighttime. In my brain simulated mid-afternoon. By the time we had gotten to this park, it was nighttime. We're sitting in the car to witness all of the relative friends that we know, buddies and close acquaintances, running around in the park, being attacked by vampires.
I see. That's some,
and it was the
childhood thoughts.
I know. I bet Freud would tell me. I think this dream means that you don't like the fact that your penis is too small. I think it all comes back down to that in the end.
I shouldn't be drinking water. Just leave.
No, don't worry. You gotta hydrate yourself.
Yeah, but not in the middle of choking hazard dreams.
Dreams are choking hazards. Remember, don't eat or drink while dreaming. Therapist advice. We're sitting there, we're looking at vampires attack all of our friends, and we're panicking. We're really panicking. So what do we do now? All of a sudden, stakes, little wooden stakes, are in our hands, and I didn't need to think twice, not even 3 times about it. All I knew is stake in hand, vampires attacking close friends. We know what to do now. We get out of the car and we start systematically slaughtering all of these vampires here. And I gotta tell you, I think it triggered some kind of catharsis in my brain, because I was super enjoying it. I was really enjoying running around this park, jabbing vampires in the chest with wooden stakes. It's like an exercise. You move the muscles. You get your legs moving. You get your core. It's exercised that way. But alas, there were only so many vampires, and as soon as all of them were slain, and I got all of the XP,
you leveled up.
Yeah, I leveled up. Our stakes broke, and it was just in time to see this Nosferatu-looking vampire come out of the woodwork and jump me. Oh. It was a panicky moment, but not to worry, I immediately shook him off. We run back to the car, and we dip. We bounce, and we head for home. In the middle of just running away, we see him. He's kind of hobbling, doing like the Nosferatu kind of vaudeville 1930s creep towards us down the street. We're driving away. What do we do now? I get the brilliant idea, let's just lose him and go back to my place and forget all this ever happened and down a pint, and we'll wait for all of this to blow over. Shaun of the Dead style. We get to my house, pull up in the driveway. We go through the backyard. I like my backyard. I like going through the back entrance since it immediately goes into the kitchen, and when you go, and that entrance I always knew was like the best access to the fridge where I keep my beer. That's why I loved it. We get in, and I grab a baseball bat for no reason that was just laying there in my backyard. It was just there. It was glowing. It was video gamey, and I had to grab it. It was calling to me. I grab the baseball bat, and I think it's probably just my bat. I'm just gonna go take it up to my room, not leave it out in the yard. The moment we come in, that Nosferatu-looking vampire is there. It's standing there, and it's slowly creeping towards my mother, and it's about to attack her. She's panicking, screaming, crying. My friends are in an absolute panic, and at that moment, I freeze. And I think to myself, Theodore, you know what to do. You have to be the hero of this story. It's as if I'm reading words off of the walls and seeing deductions and analysis, and I think, you know what you have to do now. You have to be the hero. I then smack the bat on the floor to get its attention. I'm like, hey! Ugly! Over here! And then I proceed to brutally beat the vampire down into a bloody pasta stain for the next 5 to 10 minutes.
And make a necklace out of him.
And then I wake up.
Refreshed and invigorated from your spoils of war. Congratulations.
I don't know what the meaning of that dream was. All I can really glean out of it is it felt really good to beat a vampire down with a baseball bat.
How I analyze this dream of yours is I see that you have some problems with, I'm very quiet. Okay, how is that? Let's,
Increase yourself.
I will increase myself. You entertain the single person we have, i.e. the masses of,
I.e.
fans.
the masses have come. Bring forth your ears and lend me your attention, for I will now bestow upon you the enlightenment of Jesus Christ.
Oh,
Now,
you
Jesus
found-
was a very...
you found
Jesus was a
just
very
the right
interesting man.
person
He used to build
in the
things.
entire fucking world to talk about Jesus with. I think you're gonna get just fine with him.
Now, kids, let me tell you a little bit about my homie JC, okay? He used to build things, birdhouses, boats, shelves, IKEA shelves. Well, he really built pieces for them and then left them disconjointed for the early Vikings to find them and say, "Oh, we should probably put this in a box into the store." Put really incoherent instructions into it. He used to bless the masses with bread and wine, occasional fish. He used to be a party animal. He used to party hardcore. Would come home every night, late and drunk. He used to fuck mad bitches. He used to get like 10 bitches every night. Hoes were all on Jesus, 24/7. He used to have the tightest swag, the freshest robes and sandals in the neighborhood.
We have the counter argument in my chat. According to my fellow moderator Spyro20004, which you can find somewhere on the internet, I don't know, the only thing that Jesus Christ, by the way, who shall fuck off apparently, the only thing he has built was global poverty. Defend, fight to the fucking death.
All right, global poverty. I'll debunk this with a very, very rational counter argument.
How did this fucking
Have you
become a
seen
discussion?
Jesus's swag? Okay, have you noticed that in those times, in the Raggedy Ann times, when people could barely get a loincloth to cover their junk, he had the freshest robes and the tightest sandals in the entire game. What will you say to that? You can deny him. You can reject him. But you cannot lie to yourself and say that he didn't have the swaggiest clothes in the entire game. His raps, on point. His first album dropped. Okay, that I can't keep going with that one.
You tried. That was important.
I really did. Tell me, how is that review copy of Gwent
Oh, let
serving
me
you?
tell you about Gwent. Oh, wait, we have a transmission incoming. Yes, because those cunts ordering them to give them all their money. I don't know what that's about, but you have to defend yourself now. Oh my god, it's happening.
Okay, counter argument, part 2. In HD, don't worry, it'll be on HD. Just click the little gear to put this one in HD, because you're gonna want to hear it this way. Swag, YOLO, money, cash, thug, gangster.
Beautiful.
That's the mic dropping.
So
Now,
yeah.
enlighten me on how Gwent is going.
So I let me tell you about Gwent. I was going to tell you anyway. Gwent is my new baby. It's so beautiful. I can't. It's so good. Like I have. Let me. just give you an image of my total playtime with Gwent. So, I have around 60 or 70 hours in The Witcher 3. 40 of those hours are basically Gwent, or going from person to person, just ignoring any quest they give you and just asking them, hey, would you like to play Gwent? I'll give you this sack of fucking coins if you win. You never win because I have all the fucking cards. You can't fucking beat me, but I give them hope.
Okay, you're rigging. You are rigging these people's feelings.
And then CD Projekt Red decides, oh, you're a cool cunt. Let's just give you a CD key for just this Gwent thing we have because we see you're devoting so much time to that.
We've noticed that you're emotionally abusing our NPCs. Would you like a free review code?
So yeah, what I did was I woke up one morning, opened my email as I do, and just see this beautiful lettering saying you have been chosen for the Gwent closed beta, and my eyes started watering with salt just from the cries of all the people I'm going to destroy immediately. The first thing I do, not even go to the toilet or whatever, I just get that key, just put it into whatever system they had there, and downloaded Gwent. And I proceeded to be late for every single fucking lecture I ever had on that day, just because I was playing Gwent. I won like 12 consecutive times.
Who needs education when I can just sit at home and play a card game?
I destroyed cunts. It was beautiful. It was just this like amalgamation of terror, cries, and cardboard games, and just fuck it. It was
It's a beautiful thing to like get a review key from a dev, because that's basically the sign that's like, I am famous now. All of you basic bitches with your broke thoughts.
Look at it. It's just
all you basic ass bitches, you better realize that I am famous now. Here's our little screenshot of the great cardboard game. The goal objective of Gwent is basically to play psychological warfare with whoever you're playing as and convince them that their lives are worthless.
Well, you basically do that, but sadly, the original Gwent in The Witcher 3 is so different from what you get right now that I feel that the original Gwent is fucking better because you can make people's lives miserable. I just fucking got like 9,000 gold, which is fucking a lot, and 2 gold fucking statues by ruining some farmer's life and then beating him up.
That's a whole lot of gold. Stop! Don't go too fast, Gestapo. We still have the entire village to destroy.
Yeah, by challenging them to an arbitrary card game. Yeah.
See, this is the thing. This is why. This is where the Nazis messed up. This is where they went about this the wrong way. You know, when you force yourself, you want to brute force your way into the villages and force all the Jews. You can do it in a much more creative way. Challenge them to card games. If you win, you win. I'll give you like 10 francs. But if you lose, then I'm gonna have to give you a shower. Not telling you what kind of shower it is, though. It's just gonna be a surprise. But if you lose, you gotta agree to it. No backsies.
It's gonna be good. You just have to see and wait. Come on. What have I been playing this week?
I would love to have the money to purchase For Honor, but alas, I do feel that a game like that just isn't really worth the $60 price tag.
Don't even get me started on Ubisoft. Come on.
Let me iterate why. The game is competent, but there are so many AIDS things about it that it's just awful. Firstly, Peacekeeper. Whoever thought that it was a good idea to just give a character free guard break damage Ubisoft, are you listening to me? Who was the guy who said do that? Who's the guy who thought that was a good idea? What's his name? And find out where he lives. And when you find out where he lives and where like his occupation in the Ubisoft office is, fire him. Fire him, because he clearly doesn't have any regard or remorse for the Ubisoft brand if he's going to be just wantonly giving characters free damage. Also, whoever made the Conqueror and the Warlord and thought, you know what? Shield aids. That's the future. The future is now. Also fire him. Actually, no. Give him 2-week suspension so he can think about what he's done. Thirdly, nerf wardens. Don't nerf Nobushis. I actually like her a lot. Just nerf wardens and nerf conquerors. And I know they're not going to do any of that, but please do that, Ubisoft. Thank you. Have a good day.
I think the most important thing to do with For Honor at this current moment is just take that, even before your arrival at the title screen, you know, that very pretentious one with the knight, the samurai, and the Viking just sitting there.
They yearned for peace, but I will show them.
Press any button and do it right now.
If I press the off button,
you see this little like intro movie that takes the form of a swirling vortex, and some lettering appears under it, and it spells out this archaic like sorcery, which is something of the vein of Ubisoft. Now, I think
Ubisoft is like a power word in World of Warcraft. If you cast it on somebody, it's just an instant
death,
instant server breakdown.
Yeah. So if that is to be removed, not the intro movie, of course that would be also preferable, but if you just remove any association with Ubisoft from that game and just lower the price of it, come on, it's just 3 mini games with things in it. It's not that good.
$30 would be, you know what? If it was $30 or if it was even $40, I would actually consider it. And you know what? If they could, the only thing that would justify a $60 price tag is if it had a decently comprehensive and built out single player offline campaign mode, some kind of story mode. Because how are you just going to, hey, a vortex happened, hey, here's this edgy knight bitch who wants everybody to fight each other, get in the multiplayer and never think about them ever again?
Well, no, the beta was actually just the multiplayer component. It actually does have a 3 or 4 act campaign.
Oh, does it?
Yeah, it does. Just, I think maybe the final act or something of the sort. Maybe they're not connected. There isn't a coherent story, I suppose.
But the question is, do you get to fight Apollyon at the end?
Maybe. You'll have to buy it and see. Come on, it's suspense. It's.
I don't know. Are you working for Ubisoft, Artie?
Maybe.
Are you trying to push these units?
At a point in my life, I was considering my first job being some fucking programmer at Ubisoft, because they have an office in the city I'm in, and it's just I will become the thing I disgust the most. Which is no, how did you even think of that? Imagine.
Oh yeah, because you forget Nietzsche always said if you're going to fight monsters, take care not to become a monster yourself.
Yeah.
And you will become the object of the very thing that you hate.
I was going into it with the intention I might be the person who fixes things for once and not have that horrible skeleton thing become a meme again.
I'll be the hero of Ubisoft.
Yeah, I'll fix the Ubisofts. But then I realised they're just this multinational corporation filled with cunts that do jack all and just
it's you want to fix Ubisoft, and I bet there's a lot of people who think, yeah, I want to fix Ubisoft, but you gotta understand, Ubisoft is a hive mind. When you are hired, they will brainwash you with all the incentives that they have at their office, such as free coffee and donuts and pizza, and an entire fucking bouncy room from which the writers toss themselves into when they can't be asked to actually put plot points together. And we have a complimentary Orwell room from which you can completely disconnect your brain and just, think about how the proletariat is. Next question. I forgot where I was going with that train of thought.
Ubisoft, ladies and gentlemen.
Ubisoft, ladies and gentlemen. You'll forget what you ever were talking. Next question.
I bought a shit ton of games because I am at
Are any of them good?
I've got Civilization 4, the complete collection, Civilization 3, the complete collection, Sunless Sea, the non-complete nothingness, and Warhammer...
Just the one file.
The one file.
It's just one file.
It doesn't even work, it's just something it doesn't recognise the file type, it's just something there, just so they can sell a game.
It's probably a text
good.
file that's just like,
So
this is game. Here's a 1 pixel of a period on a text file. Stare at this period, hallucinate vividly, and enjoy your game.
Yeah. And final thing, like 18 Star Wars games and Warhammer 40k Dawn of War 2. That is the shopping cart for this month.
Is that the Is that like one of the legit Warhammers where you actually play as one of the mini tank space marines and you send chainsaws through orcs? Space orcs, correction.
Well, the first Dawn of War is actually legit and good and an actual strategy. Well, Dawn of War 2 is this pretend MOBA where you have like a maximum of 5 or so squads. No base building whatsoever, just cooldowns on everything, and skills, which you can sort of press from time to time.
Pretend MOBA. So like Diet League of Legends?
Yeah. Like, if League of Legends is a Diet Dota 2, Warhammer Dawn of War 2 is a Diet League of Legends. Imagine how distasteful that would be. Just, like,
for when you just like seriously don't want... When you seriously just don't want any calories, but God, you want something in your mouth, League of Legends. And also you probably have like an hour or 2 of time to just randomly kill League of Legends. Do you want to be called the N-word and faggot like 10 times in a row before you're even in the game?
The thing is,
League of Legends.
Let me tell you something. You've never been on a European server. Never.
That is true, I haven't.
Just stay away. There are Russians everywhere. Doesn't matter if their ping is like 9,000 or whatever. They are still there and they will fuck you. They will just find you, bend you over and just say, "Oh, oi mate, you fuck. You're just gonna kill you and do shit and then tell you your shit." In their like made up language. And just... The other thing is, there's no common sense when it comes to language in those chats. It's like, oh, you're supposed to know like 17 Slavic languages, so you can just basic commands.
It's like, hey guys, anybody speak English in this server? You just get that shit.
Yeah, like sort of, yeah. And Polish people too, which are like the immediate contrast to the Russians. And what else do we have? We have the
whatchamacallit, I hear that the Russian League of Legends server is particularly bad, but there's one infamous server among all of them.
Oceania.
No. Nobody even exists in that server. They have like a total of 3 people and a lizard. They have a total of like 3 legitimate players and a lizard on a satellite playing on the Oceania server. The only reason anybody actually ever logs onto that shit is because sometimes every now and then in a blue moon they'll have like some kind of event like, hey, if you're logged into the Oceania server, get a free icon and we'll do like free account transfers or whatever. And that's the only legitimate reason why people will ever actually go to the Oceania server for whatever reason. But among all of the servers in the entirety of League of Legends, there is none more infamous than Brazil. Oh yeah, baby! Where people actually talking a garbled language that it's real. It's real. Have you ever seen somebody have a stroke in text form, like in a chat? That's a real language. That's a real live language that exists in South America. It's called Portuguese.
It exists in Europe too, but come on, Portuguese. I never expected that. I didn't even know they have a League of Legends server. I thought
they have a League of Legends server that has some of the worst, most like horrible bots you'll ever learn about. That's where they got the idea for Doom bots, from like hardcore, like intermediate level bots on whatchamacallit, on the Brazil server, because firstly, these bots will actually, build items, and the moment they see like a player, the first thing that comes into this beep boop's mind is kill, and it will exhaust every single ult it has just to get at you. It's lovely. Not to mention, on top of that, you'll have, every stroke language at the world assaulting your visual senses, and the hue. All of the hue. I think I can still look it up. League of Legends Brazil Forum
Ted Google shit and finds nothing.
Ah, here it is. The Brazil 5v5 tier list. Welcome. Let me give you an insight into this. Unlike silly Canadian man elements, I not make separate list website for list. This is Brazil tier list for Legends of League. Best characters. CARACTRS 1. And the worst last. Number 1. The best. Mordekaiser. It's the best. Number 1. Best. S shield always wins. Never lose. Akali. S invisible. S best. Always win. DPS best. Never lose. Rise. Best damage. Can kill anyone but not Mordekaiser. Warwick is from Brazil. Buy longsword for more lifesteal. Garen. Nerf. S number 1 steal. I always win. Always. All caps, by the way. Pantheon. Strong man. Very strong. Almost best after Mordekaiser. Teemo. Mushroom S best. Don't buy ward. No more need. Yi. S fast. Best. I always kill. Malzahar. So much damage I can kill anyone 5 times. Mundo. S best. Good. I always win. 1 million HP every time. Tryndamere. Big strong man. Like me. Every time you can't kill, you are chicken man. Hweh! Ash. Big arrow every time it hits it so long I cannot move, so much stun. And lastly on the number 1 is Shen. Every time S throw sword at me, maybe teleport away. And how this list is comprehensive. It's fully in depth. Now we go into the number 2s. SOK. Evelyn.
Oh my god.
Number 2. SOK. Evelyn. Invisible, the best. Kill everyone 2 times. Blitzcrank. I always pull. The best. Always win. Jax. I can stun fast and always kill number 1. 1-on-1. Except Mordekaiser. Urgot. Teleport tank. So we can kill him fast. Sivir. I can kill 6 people in 1 shot every time. It's so good. Alistair. The best Hispanic character. So much damage take. Cannot kill.
Oh my god.
The best Hispanic character. Nunu, ice ball is slow. Every time I get gank. Shaco, you put boxes in bush. Everyone go! Exclamation point. Boom! Exclamation point. Every time the best. Nasus, parentheses, big dog. You can tell that they played Nasus and they comprehensively listed out every flaw and weakness, and I can tell you, big dog.
Big dog.
Brazilian. Always come back to life. Use on Mordekaiser. Vagar. Super stun. Everyone is stuck. Cho'Gath. It's so big like dinosaur. Everyone dead. Twitch. Smelly rat. Counter expunge with magic resist. Win every time. And lastly on the number 2 list, Malphite. Strong, very strong! Exclamation point. Punch ground so hard, S best! S best he punch ground so hard. Like D. But now we're moving into characters that are a little less viable.
Stop. It's enough, I get it. I am just developing cancerous cells just from listening to this, barely playing that game. Come on. It's enough.
There's at least in the number 4, like the like Brazilian shit tier one, there's at least 3 of them: Kale, Ezreal, and Taric, which is S girl or S boy. I don't know. And a lot of this is just Katarina. Kitty cat as my girlfriend. Kidding.
Oh, the hentai club has been getting sessions again, eh?
Oh shit, dude. When I remember the moment that the kitty cat Katarina skin came out, I was on Dan Boru camping that shit because I like to look up anime girls kissing. You can't judge me because that's not gay. But the moment that skin came out, within 5 to 10 minutes, hentai was already being produced.
Just like factories of Chinese prisoners suddenly start working again, producing the finest quality hentai you've ever seen.
They have to put little caps on their pencils in case they get too suicidal and they want to jab their brains out with the whatchamacallit.
Graphite.
And who'chamacallit now? Oh yeah, and the suicide net. They have suicide nets in goddamn in China because the workers get real upset and they just want to end it all right there, right now. Don't you know? I wonder if any of the Chinese workers just one day says enough is enough, and then they go Rambo and kill all of the workers in the factory before proceeding to kill themselves.
Maybe.
That would be newsworthy stuff. And you know what? I would applaud that Chinese worker. I would give him the salute, the press F to pay respects, and thank you. You know, you liberated yourself. It was brutal. It was over the top, but you liberated yourself here. You didn't wanna be the one who sat there and compiled iPods for fucking, you know, ungrateful children who are just gonna take the iPod and smash it against the window and scream at their parents because I wanted the white one, not the pink one.
Oh.
Have you ever seen that? There are legitimate Facebook posts of 12-year-old children who legitimately say, you know what, I should just kill my parents. They got me the white iPhone 6, 16 gigabits. I wanted the 32 black one. I should just kill my parents.
Yeah, just try.
It's good.
How long are you guys planning to stream for? Probably an hour or 2.
How long? Let me give you a rough estimate. I'll get back to you on that.
Yeah.
Okay, I got back to you on that. Forever.
Oh.
Shia LaBeouf shut his stream down, so we gotta, you know, make up for it.
I had plans for life, but okay. Bye.
No, he will not divide us, though. We gotta, tell the world that he will not divide us 24/7 for the next 4 years. That's the most hilarious thing. I genuinely wasn't thinking that his little stream was going to be shut down. A lot of people were thinking like, okay, Shia's doing his little, artist stunt because he totally knows politics or whatever. But I was actually kind of expecting him to go the distance and have the stream up for 4 years. 2 weeks into it, we hear the museum has abandoned us. We have been divided. It was mostly due to in part that Shia really can't control himself and likes to beat up people at the stream, while at the same time, shouting, "He will not divide us. Nazis are bad. Smash fascism. Bash the fash." And it was good. I think this has been the 4th, 5th time that Shia has been arrested. A couple times for public intoxication. A couple times for going door to door selling pamphlets about how his shit is his great movies are just awesome, and you should definitely go to a theater near you to check it out. And how he's not in jail for permanently, that's the word here, beyond me. I will divide them into very small pieces with my sword collection. No, see, that's the thing. I genuinely have, the left is getting all finicky and, we hate the right, we hate Trump, and we just gotta be violent against them because they support Nazis, and we gotta kill them, and that's great. But conservatives are the guys that have all of the guns. So, I mean, whenever you get the feeling that let's go after them, I might reconsider. Wait, what does this say? Wait, what's this here? It says, let's see when he notices. Did I just get pranked? I think I just got pranked.
You've been talking for a straight 10 minutes now.
Oh, good. Did you just prank me?
Yeah.
I'll have you know that is racist and misogynist and Islamophobic. I'm gonna need you to check your white. No, I can't do that. I don't know how somebody can stare at a person dead in the eye and say, "Check your privilege."
That doesn't even mean anything.
It's how do I do that? What's the step-to-step process to checking? Do I put 2 fingers on the side of my neck and
is there? Oh.
It's beaten. Privilege is there. It's
That's
beaten.
Racist and mahogany.
I scream mahogany at this stupid patriarchy. The patriarchy is the reason why I'm not a winner. God, that reminds me. I was playing a ton of Dark Souls recently, and
No.
you know how the the little tips go over, and on one of the tips it was talking about the kite shield, and it's a super good shield, but for some damn reason my brain read kike shield, and then I had to stop and ask myself, am I a racism?
Am I a racism? Or many racisms, in fact.
It's I read kike shield. Does that make me an anti-Semite? Am I gonna be
get
like
dropped from Disney now? Yay.
Oh god, Disney's gonna fucking cancel my spot. No, come back, Disney. It was just a joke. I need my YouTube money. Don't leave me. I'm melted.
Speaking of internet Nazis, I watched a movie today called, let's give it
Mein
a
Kampf.
look. No,
Already
is there a
Google
movie?
shit online.
Is there a movie of that? Movie.
Type in movie about Nazis. I think it'll be the first.
There is one. The first one was 1960 and the other one was 2009.
A movie about Nazis in 1916?
I think it's just an adaptation of Mein Kampf.
Wait, Mein Kampf was out in 1916?
60.
Oh, 60. I thought 16. I was like, Nazis didn't even exist back then.
There
Silly.
was the movie before the book. He just wrote the screenplay. Oh my god, he's a genius. Hitler was right.
Hey, Nazis have all this secret technology, as has been shown to me by multiple video games. They definitely have the ability to just go back in time.
It actually features archive footage.
Does it actually have, like...
Adolf Hitler
Nazis
is
in it or
listed
something?
in the cast as himself.
Oh, really? Starring Hitler as...
It was an
Hitler.
American movie. A documentary, apparently.
a documentary about... probably something.
Yeah. The more you know. So, let me just find that other movie. Was it? Yeah.
Already Google
It's
shit
called The
online.
Wave.
The Wave?
Yeah. It's a 2008 German socio-political thriller film.
Socio-political thriller?
Yes.
Man, what does that fall under?
Let's see a short synopsis. High school teacher Rainer Wagner is forced to teach a class on autocracy despite being an anarchist. When his students, third generation after the Second World War, do not believe that the dictatorship could be established in modern Germany, he starts an experiment to demonstrate how easily the masses can be manipulated. He begins by demanding that older students address him as Herr Wagner, opposed to Rainer, and replaces students with poor grades with students with good grades. So they can learn from one another and become a better whole. What?
So we can be fascism #1. Well, wait. So the students didn't believe that fascism was a thing that was possible?
We watched that movie in class. Yeah, just it blew my mind that somebody would play that in a lecturing hall and shit. And I was just, what? Is this Nazi? Is this what? What
Is
am I
this
watching?
Nazism? Is this the Nazism I've been hearing about?
Is that thing? The Nazis was aliens and shit. Oh boy.
Okay, you guys don't understand. Nazis are actually reptiles that live beneath the core of the earth and control the media. We've been lied to. It wasn't the Jews, it was the Nazis all along. God, that's some grade A conspiracy.
It was a pretty darn good movie. Even if I did watch it in German translated into, Slavic, and it was just this translation that I wanted to choke with my own fucking hands because I hate fucking writing. So yeah, it was a good movie. Just don't watch it.
Don't watch it. Don't indoctrinate the kids into this nonsense.
Yeah. I mean, now I want to become a neo-Nazi. Come on, just it influences people.
Now I suddenly got the strange palpable urge to murder Jews.
Dun dun dun.
Well, good on them. Speaking of Jews, new Overwatch characters coming out. Or should I say just one Overwatch character?
Is a Jew. Just
No,
steals
no,
all your
it's not.
money.
Here's the thing. It was hinted that it might have been Doomfist or somebody like
Yeah,
Doomfist.
I heard that.
But then all of a sudden, it's a tiny little 14-year-old Zimbabwe girl from
That is
Nyumbani or
Doomfist.
something.
Oh my god.
See, because it was apparently hinted at that that Terry Crews was supposed to voice the newest character. And all of a sudden it's like, oh, it's just a tiny little 14-year-old girl from fucking Zimbabwe, and I still hope he voices her. God, that'll be the best thing ever. Fucking hearing a little tiny girl, and hearing, yeah, fucking 16-hour Old Spice body spray. Yeah. I will pay money. I'll pay money to whoever's over at Jeff, Terry is available. He's available. You can get on this. And you know you should get on this.
You can make this happen. It's a tangible thing. I just know so
it's a reality
little.
that Jeff Kaplan must make it into reality. Fuck extending the beam and making Symmetra like a see.
Long-range
hey guys,
beam
it's Jeff
sniper.
from the Hey guys, it's Jeff from the Overwatch team. So I got this idea, right? Little tiny 14-year-old black girl. What if she was voiced by a 40-year-old over-muscular black man? What if you see this tiny little girl in your game and all you hear is Old Spice body block, max body flame for 15, 16 hours power! Yeah. So over at the Overwatch team, we've decided to do this instead. We plan to release her and like pan to a shot of him like looking at his watch. We plan to release her now.
Immediately. It's already there.
It's immediately as he's like talking about it, like in the video. It's just we plan to release her right about now.
Yeah, I think this has been a thing for years, just like on major video game conferences. Like, I don't care, EA, Ubisoft, whatever, they just say, oh, it's coming next fall, it's coming like next year, it's coming when it's
coming
ready.
Next whenever you guys forget that we're making a video game. So
I just want to be
that
the
money
guy
over.
to just go up on stage, show a fucking trailer or thing, and just say, oh, you can, download it now. Just do it. You click like this small button under your shoulder and it's released and it's confetti everywhere and nobody's happy for you because crippling depression ensues. But you can do that.
It's like it'd be great because like you guys have already given us your money, so walk up here and click this button on our little screens to immediately have the game wired into your brain.
Just like
that'll be the future.
That's
the
5
true
rats
future of
that had this game wired to them died in a agonist and completely immoral death. But we suppose it's just because their brain capacity is not large enough to host the 6 terabytes of data we need to transfer to you. So please step in a line and put your finger in this strangely sexual hole.
What is it? Now that you just got to mentioning large filed update, did you know that ESO recently had an update that was around 60 gigabytes?
What's ESO?
Elder Scrolls Online.
Didn't they release like Morrowind or whatever? That was a thing.
Yeah, the Elder Scrolls series released Morrowind, Daggerfall, Oblivion, Skyrim, and now they have the whole Elder Scrolls Online. And they recently had an update that was 60 gigabytes. most of which was just texture files. They're literally shipping texture files to be at least a good fucking, like, you know what? We here at the Elder Scrolls team decided that it would be best to
What the fuck is this music? It's Legend of Zelda shit. I never agreed for this. I want my Vaporwave back, come on.
Give me the Vaporwave, I don't want this.
This is just hippie shit.
It scares me. So, how about for like a game release or for like an update release? Hey guys, it's Greg from the Elder Scrolls team. So we decided to make all the texture files in this update like 10 gigabytes apiece. We know that all of you initially purchased like 12 terabyte hard drives. So we just thought we'd take the opportunity, take advantage of the space we're being given and make each graphics file at least like 10 to 20 gigabytes a piece.
Yeah.
But speaking of updates, do you know about a little video game called EVE Online?
Yes, I know it good.
Oh, did you hear about the boot thing?
The boot thing?
There was an entire thread about it on their online thing. So basically, there was this lovely update, which firstly, here's what happened. This update for EVE Online basically made everybody, a lot of people who had EVE Online on their computers, it literally bricked their computers. Now, why did it brick their? It completely bricked them beyond repair to the point where, like, just throw this thing away. This thing is a lost cause. Why did it brick them? Because the update deletes old files within your game and replaces them with like new ones. But here's the thing: Launch EVE Online had a lot of its files similarly named to root files, as in like the boot up file of Windows. Literally one of their boot up files for the game is named the letter for letter the exact same way that your Windows boot up file is named. So when the update deleted and replaced it, it basically deleted your Windows root boot up file and bricked it completely. When in the forums it was asked, why do you guys have files in your game that are similarly named to like root files of a Windows OS? Our answer is legacy. It's always been like that. That's just how we've rolled for the longest time, and like we've never decided to change it.
I need to delete EVE now.
You better. Because
I have it installed and I dare not open it.
Yeah, just don't. Just delete it. I mean, unless you feel like bricking your computer here on stream, then
let's go for broke.
Let's do it. Da-na-na-na. Fucking Cinnamon Toast Ken did that one time. I think he was doing something with PewDiePie, and like live into like the recording, he deleted System 32 like right there. And I was like, okay, let's see what happens.
It won't do anything until you restart your computer, you know.
Oh no, he went offline immediately.
Oh.
I think it was some kind of like live update thing or whatever, but hey, you never know if you don't try.
Yeah. We have stupid people to figure out things I don't need to know.
It reminds me of I remember back when I was just a wee youngin' and I thought I was edgy or whatever, browsing the 4chans on /b/, somebody had a super legitimate looking infographic panel which was explaining, if you want to get into Anonymous, or if you want to like speed your computer up, you gotta delete System 32. Why? Microsoft won't tell you. Microsoft will never tell you this, but System 32 is actually a whole thing of bloatware. It's actually this really complex bloatware that they don't bother to tell you about, and it has like these secret crash system settings in it. So to like just crash the computer randomly. This is so that eventually you'll get fed up with your computer and buy more, better, expensive, and newer models. It's a repeat business thing for who'shamacallit. It's a repeat business thing for Microsoft. And so just, here's like a little comprehensive way of how to delete it. So just delete System 32 and your computer will be completely fine. Here you go. And I think that I nearly bricked my whole laptop doing that, because there was like a little explanation of how to make like a little bat file to delete System 32.
Oh no.
And I remember making it and trying to initialize it before like Windows Defender immediately popped up and went, "Whoa, hello, what the fuck are you trying to do there, buddy? Are you trying to brick your shit?" And it nearly got bricked, and I learned my lesson the hard way.
I think we should take a break.
5 minutes or so?
Yep.
And we'll be right back within 5 minutes. Don't go anywhere. Tune in.
Okay. It is alright. I think it is. Tell me if it's not, because I'll fucking gut you if it isn't. And I will fucking know. There we are. So, we successfully managed to take care of 4 of the sorts of mandatory topics, which are 11.
Sort of.
Yeah.
And we've almost gone through all of them. Next up, Want to know what I hate more than anything?
Jews.
Yeah, you know me well. Those Jews.
Fight me, Disney.
God damn, Disney. Look, you guys had an episode where Donald Duck worked in a German manufacturing factory making little
Flo,
rockets
get
and Heiling
the
Hitler.
fuck-
There's literally a scene where Donald Duck is on break reading Mein Kampf.
Wait a second. Flo, get the fuck out of here. Just exit. Immediately.
Jack 1 was the best? Okay, let me prove you wrong there. Jack 3 is the best out of all of the games, and let me tell you why. Firstly, you get to play, the Daxter levels are a little better. Story is much more comprehensive. It makes sense. It's funner. You get more things. The weapon system is kind of cooler. You get more ammo in the game, which helps you use the weapons a lot more. There's the dark and light Jack functions. You didn't get that in number 2, did you?
But you can be edgy. You can be edgy in number 2. That's the most important. You can just use hoverbikes and go around the fucking city and do Jack Hall. It was cool.
Pun definitely intended. But you sometimes gotta balance the edge out. That's why we have the light mode enabled for number 3.
Don't you fucking... No, antivirus, no. Fuck off. Get...
Avast. And also, I don't like... I'll come out with it, but you can play punch... You can only punch shit in 1. Yeah, you can just punch shit. No guns.
you have guns.
Yeah, it's like
and
no
claws
guns,
and just magic and shit.
It's like no weapons, no vehicles. Just explore a goddamn tiki island and watch your best friend turn into a furry. Is that what you want? Is that what you think a good game is? Watching your best friend turn into a furry?
No, let's just...
I wouldn't wish that upon my enemies. Actually, yes, I would. Fuck my enemies if I have any.
No. Let's make this clear. I shall put up 2 images. Where are they? Where are...
Now you tell us which one of these are more appropriate. Which one of these do you think is the better game?
Why are they over there? Please stop, you mong, you just... Oh, awful piece of fuck. So, you have... this cunt. Okay.
And this cunt. This bloke.
And then, in like 2 and 3, you've got this cunt. Now, you can see that the one on the right is 100 billion times more edgy. He can fucking fight the crap out of Jack from Jack 1. He even has shoes.
Who would win? Like 10 billion Jack 1s or 20 million Jack 2 and 3s?
Look at him.
Firstly, we can immediately see the better upgrade. Jack 2 and 3 has shoes.
Yeah.
Thirdly, he has more armor in him. He has facial hair, indicating maturity. His hair is properly combed back. It's not messy and up.
We have...
Jack 1 literally looks like one of those troll dolls.
This. What the fuck is this? What? Why?
Look at that. Better armor, better hair.
He's
the
shite.
face is smooth. What do you mean? Look, I'm looking at Jack 2 and I'm not seeing any cool precursor armor. How about you?
Don't fucking care about your precursor armor. He
Precursor
has
armor is
stylish,
the
like
shit.
jeans and things, and just denim all over. He's fucking ready to rape. And this guy
Ready
is like
to
Roman general and blah.
He looks like a centurion ready to take to the battlefield.
Okay,
And
Jack one,
he is
have
ready
no
to
place.
Deus Volt,
You have
alright? He is
no
ready
place
to
on this
take
card.
back the Holy Land.
So, you're staying here with me, you are going over on his side, and you're not going to talk to each other anymore. There you are.
You don't talk to me or my Jack 2 or Jack 3 ever again.
Jack X was the fucking best. You're right about that. Race cars, that's what it needed.
That's what we need. Race cars. Whatchamacallit. Every Jack after Jack 3 I disregard completely. Because they are non-existent in my brain. I don't know why Jack X was even made.
Jack X is beautiful, don't you dare.
Well, let's look it up. Let's look up just how beautiful it is.
I'll bring up
Jack-
a fucking screenshot, just look at
Jack X, combat racing. Look at what he looks like. My God.
it. Jack
it's-
4,
it's-
The
it's-
Lost Frontier, what is that?
Jack 4, The Lost Friend. Are you kidding me? There's a Jack 4?
The Lost Frontier, PS3, what the fuck? No,
Full
that
reveal.
was the PSP shit.
Peter.
We don't talk about PSP shit. Come on.
Oh, I think
Who
this
the
is
fuck do you think we are?
possibly fake, but I swear
No,
to God,
It's
it would have been good. It would have been good. It looks good. He has armor. He looks mature. This concept art is brilliant.
No, that PSP shit is fucking awful. I played it. It's
Oh, it's on the Vita?
no PSP, even older.
You mean the shitty one?
Yeah. Well,
Good.
no, it's sort of better than the Vita. Come on, the Vita didn't even sell.
What do you mean it didn't sell? A whole 4 people bought it. That's sale.
Yeah, the Sony executive, the person who devoted half his life and his children to it. Oh, I choked in mid-sentence.
And his children.
Yeah.
That sounded like
that-
like a small stroke.
That's what happens when I talk about Sony executives.
They slowly get at you there. It's like, all of these fucking developers and their children, you devoted their lives to making this a good game, and they failed awfully.
It was awful. Fuck the PS Vita.
Fuck the PS Vita. Well, I mean, fuck the PS Vita unless you have one of its large memory cards that only the 4 richest kings of Europe can afford.
How much did the PS Vita sell? Just let's Google shit. Give me numbers. Fuck you. Come on, Sony. Come on. Give me the monies.
I love these little infographics where it's like, it's the iceberg, and it's just like, hey, we have here at the top, which is
It's sold
weird shit.
less than 4 million.
Less than 4 million. I see a Sony executive
The
saying
Dreamcast
that's a million.
sold more.
Nah, that's a million. Nah, we made enough money there. Unlike fucking booby streamers. That is one thing. And a good way to segue into a talking
Yeah, the
topic.
PSP is the best shaped. You're right. It's good.
I have a PSP. It's perfectly shaped for your hand, fits comfortably in the mouth.
It even vibrates sometimes.
Sometimes, I think there's like a button that you could just press on it that just initiates unstoppable
mode.
vibration mode. Which just, hey, like, you're bored, girlfriend or boyfriend are at work, or they're not there at the moment, and you don't got nothing to do. Slide that bad boy up on into your butthole. Enjoy it.
Enjoy. That's why it sold like 100 million copies.
It was that little vibration motor that they stuck into it.
Yeah.
We were all after it. But segueing into
booby
streamers. One thing that I will forever hate Twitch about.
Let's see your Twitter. I found it the other day.
Oh, you mean my the tumultuous rants that I send at Twitch that they just happily ignore? And
did you fucking change your Twitter handle, you fuck?
Yes, I did. Because I'm trying to find myself. Okay, I found myself for the fourth time.
Well.
I'm easy. Now it's easier. Now it's just a word. Now it's just one word. Also, check my banner out and compliment me on it, because it looks better now.
I need to get past all the fucking memes you've got.
Hey, my memes are delicious, alright? Don't you?
Why is there a Mewtwo? Where is it? Ah, found it. There it is. Beautiful. Fuck you, Twitter. You know what? I have a fucking snipping tool. I don't even need to save your fucking JPEGs. You bloody twits. You motherfucking copyright cunts. You bloody mongs. No. You see?
You got to get past at least a wall of I got to arguing on Twitter with like 5, I think it was like 5 or 6
now
libs.
Witness how all of the viewers immediately grow exponentially. Just 50 billions of them.
Ah, yes. Check this out. Based on your viewing history, based on your viewing experience, two things from Witwix, because I actually watch Witwix, and the rest is just tits.
I had that at some point. I think it was just this recommended thing. And for some reason it was just like 2 girls with overly large breasts. And I just did the simple thing of clicking on my ad block and blocking it as an ad. And it just removed the entire thing. It was beautiful.
Oh, I should do that. Now please look at that. Twitch still allows this shit. People like Pig Sparkles and Celestial Vega and Katie Japan or whatever the fuck her name is. These are people that are still on Twitch. They're still on Twitch and they are untouched. And this is
Kappa Pride that shit, you fuck. Get out.
Don't you dare. It was from there on that I developed this conspiracy theory that probably Twitch also ignores. Because these booby streamers regularly get like $10 billion donations every 5 seconds, they're most likely paying off Twitch global mods and admins to like not ban them and just keep making money. Like, here, mods, I know that like I'm breaking all of your TOS, but like here's a cool $50. Just take it. Don't ban me. And I will forever resent Twitch for this shit. So, cause see, here's the thing. But where Twitch really went downhill for me, and where I just blatantly started to like confront the admins and the mods and the global chat was when the DNC and the RNC were live streamed to Twitch. That is where I slowly just like lost the track there. They fucking
Wait,
it was like,
just lost
look,
like
Twitch.
$20.
Just throw that behind your desk. I can do the same thing. Check it out. I got $30 in my hands. Take it, Twitch viewers. Fucking wait. Take it. I'm gonna throw it on the microphone so you can hear me. Fucking take it. Take that shit. Take it. Take more of it. Take all my money. Take all my money, Twitch viewers. You like that? You like that, you dirty whore? Anyways. That was the last straw. I was genuinely in the chat asking each and every Twitch admin and mod there was like, hey guys, so how much did you guys get paid? How much did you guys sell your souls for to do this? And a lot of them were really trying to be funny, saying, "Ha, you think we got paid for this or something?" And I'm like, dude, like there's and like if there really is any kind of like Twitch mod or something watching this, or if Twitch even bothers to check this shit out, like you guys don't have to lie about it. The thing is, like, do you really expect somebody to believe you when you tell us like, "Oh no, we didn't get paid to let the DNC and the RNC host their political bullshit on Twitch. We didn't get paid for it." Like, do you guys seriously think you're fooling someone here? Like, I know that Twitch sold its soul long time ago for money, but it would be at least nice if you guys could tell us, like, is the business, are you guys not making enough revenue? Are you guys not making enough money? Tell us. Oh, and especially that fucking tweet when they were saying like, "Hey, we're thinking about implementing a username change system soon. How much do you think how much do you guys think that we should charge for the new system?" And immediately I was like, "Yeah, it's just a username. Twitch, if you're gonna be that much of a scumbag."
No, the thing is, I have tried. I had this account like pre-episode 50 of Silly TV. I hosted it on a different thing. I had like 50 followers and like a concurrent of 10 people over there. Just left it because the fucking name sucked so much. Well, it was just like the lettering of it I found, and I just, I'm gonna make a new thing and say it's the same. And that channel went into permanent host mode.
And I would love to be able to friggin' just do that, but I have already I have too many people. I'm too scared to just migrate and make a new thing.
I just have this thing. Every once in a while I need to restart from zero. I do not allow myself to experience success. Just
every little bit we gotta start over.
It's not good enough. You need to do better. But all that shit you were doing, you need to delete that. Just remove it from the internet.
And just stop it. Clean slate all over.
Yeah. And I love doing that.
I wish I could, but I don't. I'm just gonna wait. I'm just gonna wait until if and when the username implement is finally changed, so I can actually change my username. I'll wait. I'm a good boy. I can wait.
You mean Somi is not the branding you were thinking of?
Well, see, here's the story behind that. I just kind of randomly made that account, and it was a username that I just thought at the time, I was like, fuck it, I'll do this. But then slowly, as I actually started to for realsy stream on Twitch, I realized, wow, I don't like this username. I think I should get something better to stream under. But then at that point, I was so far in that at that point I thought, I can't now. I'm too far in. And I really wish I could use that as an excuse to Twitch. And I actually have. I've sent them an email, but
I've sent so many emails.
They usually send an email back saying, like, yeah, you might not like your username, but tough?
Yeah. They do it's that, and then
tough?
At some point they just decide, well, we used to do this Twitter thing where you could go on Twitter and, do some shit like retweet or like it, and we'll just change your username. You could
or
do
like
that
the little
years
lottery
ago.
that they used to do.
Yeah, the lottery, that was it. They did that, and apparently that was a thing they could do. And when I sent them an email like months ago, I don't know, last July or whatever it was, they just said, no, we don't do that because our databases are so convoluted in their structure, it would be completely impossible to do so. Oh, how much pity there would be if we could just simply change the name.
That's the thing. Reading something like that, if I read that is the most 4th grade my dog ate my homework excuse I have ever had the misfortune of actually reading. Oh, well, we would change it, but insert self-contrived reason here as to why we're not actually going to change it.
Have you ever looked at your Twitch statistics? Like the Insights first party Twitch statistics?
No. I'd never look at my Twitch. The only
Open
thing
your
I look
dashboard.
at is viewer count.
No. Open your dashboard and click on that tab on the top that says Stats.
Let's see what happens when I do that.
I want you to try and figure out what
Stats.
the fuck is going
I
on.
don't see it. I see channel feed. I see chat. Stats. Here we go. Oh yeah, I just keep everything on hover to view. I don't look at this. I always keep this hidden. I never look at that. Fuck that. It'll tilt me. It'll make me emotionally tilted if I look at it.
It is the worst.
No, see, like that. This is the thing, and I bet this has been a thing for a lot of people. But I remember when I just first started streaming, I would constantly look at the viewer count, and whenever the viewer count got to a certain point, it would tilt me. It would tilt me to the point where I'm having so much fun. I'm playing the game, hee hee ha ha hoo hoo, and then I look at the viewer count. I'm immediately tilted. I will stop the stream there, go and cry.
Yeah.
And then
It was
eventually
like one person. Oh wait, that's me.
and
And
eventually
then
at some
dread
point I would
sets in.
at some point I just learned to ignore the viewer count or turn the viewer count off and not worry about it. But God, did that shit tilt me so hard.
Yeah.
Oh,
I know.
Have you ever been like those the starving tiny little streamer who's just staring into the windows of other successful popular streamers, and a lot of them just sit there, cameras facing them, they are playing the game, they have 10 million viewers live right there, a bajillion followers, and I can't help but think, what am I doing wrong? I'm really trying to like be funny here.
So, you've seen, I suppose, Artilo TV and the level of, bullshit I put into it, right?
Oh, yep.
We've
But
not
see,
seen
here's
the
the
behind
thing.
the scenes.
But your bullshit looks pretty. It looks actually pretty.
Now, imagine how many are there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 windows of different software opened every time I fucking cast. Each set up to fucking perfection.
Hey, I mean, if you're gonna do it, you might as well do it right. You might as well overburden the RAM even bit more.
Yeah.
And
I built
add
an
banana
entire
meter in there.
computer just so I can cast better. And actually
Or
play The
just,
Witcher
like, put a
because I want
banana
my
meter
fucking
in
Gwent,
there.
baby. I want my Gwent.
So, slide the banana in there and enjoy the banana.
Yeah, so, at some point, I decided that, this isn't happening because I've been putting like fucking 6 hours a day, 7 days a week into this shit, and just seeing that 1 or 2 viewers just glance the cast and then vanish into the infinity of the internet. And that was Tilt Mode from that point on. I've been streaming for 3 hours every day. I've been setting up this shit for another 4. I am going batshit insane. I've been complaining to like mods and people. Like most mods you see in my chat are people I've complained to excessively about how shit my Twitch experience is. And
Number 10, Killer Keemstar. Let's get raw. And I imagine one day he'll fly to the moon doing that. One day he will be on an episode of Drama Alert, and he will do that intro so hard he'll just float off into the moon.
I've never watched one, and I don't want to.
You're not missing much. Have you ever, here, I'll give you a brief rundown of what Keemstar's like. Have you ever wanted to watch a middle-aged man complain about other people?
I feel like I am a less than middle-aged man complaining about people, but I wouldn't watch
Yeah,
myself.
but do you want to like be successful and like make some fucking cash doing that shit, Keemstar? Also, do you want to just like blatantly make shit up about people and say, yeah, no, that I'm reporting the news? Because I think he genuinely believes he's reporting some news there.
Well, yeah, when I was like 5, I thought I'd made a serious news broadcast and shit, and like an actual radio, which was me sitting in front of a camcorder set to only audio mode, under a blanket, held up by 2 chairs, and reciting news I saw on TV like 10 minutes ago.
Hi, what's up guys? It's Scarce here. Now let's get right into the news. Today we have people talking about my weight issues. Yeah, I know, I'm fat, but that's the meme, guys. That's good.
Okay, so
Scarce is, but see, Scarce is pretty good. He's not terrible. I actually like him. I think he at least tries to be as objective as he can be, but I mean, you know, who knows? These people make a living off of talking about, you know, the drama of people on YouTube.
Yeah, which is weird. There's drama there.
It's like,
I get it's a rat race. Come on, it is people fighting for viewership and the money that comes from it. But drama? Like, how much drama can you fit in like a 10-minute gaming video or whatever? Because most people do that. Just go there, oh, I'm playing the video games, said the person who uploads his weekly casts every time, like 3 hours of videos over there. Please subscribe to my channel.
I also make Let's Plays.
Yeah.
But our content is good. Okay, we're different.
It's quality.
We separate ourselves from the masses. How do we do that? Vaporwave.
And Jack JPEGs I've stitched to the window. It can tickle his balls.
Give him a little bit of a...
Oh boy, I feel like a dizzy man.
Just like lift your little finger and just...
Wait, like around the leg. Just wrap it around. And go into the mouse.
The people that are going to be like listening to the audio, this is going to look super duper fucking weird.
Yeah. Gold.
Lord. And I think, for now, that should be about it.
No,
have we covered all bases?
No, we have world politics.
World politics. Okay, let me give you the rundown of world politics.
Wait,
EU sucks. Go Scotland. America is #1. And
there was this website which was like, what the fuck happened today? Oh, what happened today? No, not this day in history, like...
What has happened specifically today? How many people died? Record
what has
numbers?
happened today? Tuesday. There we go. Iceland. Coast Guard Navy rescued Russian fishermen from ship 140 miles out at sea today. Joint operation. World. There we are. United States. Documents show that Trump administration is greatly expanding number of people living in the US illegally who are considered a priority for deportation. I don't even understand that. France. French presidential frontrunner Marine Le Pen spiked controversy. It should be sparked, but he fucking writes as a shit.
She spiked some controversy there. I love it when they spike it.
When she refused to wear a veil to meet the country's top Sunni Muslim cleric? Is that a
And why
character?
should she? And why? And the thing is, why should she? She's not a Muslim. She's not
Israel.
from...
An Israel military court sentenced a soldier to 18 months in prison for shooting dead an injured Palestinian assailant.
Good on Palestine there.
Parting shot. A man had an extraordinary escape when a car crashed through a shop window in New York.
The Great Escape.
Excite.
Let's see what's, Swedes should take sex breaks from work, says politician.
Yeah.
Good on them. Donald Trump has made the world a darker, unstable place, says Amnesty International. Let me get this one off my chest immediately, so we all know where we stand politics-wise. I didn't vote Donald Trump. I voted Johnson because I wanted a libertarian president, even though everybody says that he was a complete nutter. But I thought, like, why not a libertarian president? But see, here's the thing. The guy wasn't even 100 days into his tenure as the president, and he was already fulfilling practically all of his promises. A lot of them already, like a good majority of them already done. Many of them in the works. The wall, it's still going up. And he's doing fine. He's doing a great amount of good. But the media still won't shut up about how he's
Fake news.
Just fat. That he's fat. Amnesty says that toxic fear mongering by anti-establishment politicians, among them Donald Trump, are contributing to a global pushback against human rights. The Philippines president is his own guy. All right, he's his own nut job.
Florida man arrested after taking 7 ambulance trips in 26 hours.
But would you believe it? Would you believe it that Donald Trump is still hosting press conferences and he's still doing rallies? He just did a rally last week. I mean, think about it. If he was that, he's the big bad guy. He's the big horrible president who's just gonna ruin everything because he's so racist and misogynist and he hates women and gays and all the people, and it is up to us, the American people, to beat up all his supporters and shut him down. Well, I gotta ask this question. How many United States presidents still held rallies or press conferences, well, not press conferences, but still held rallies after being elected? Hold on, I'll wait. None of them? Weird. This is why I really don't have a problem with whatchamacallit, Donald Trump. Because here's the thing. He's not, and this is, I think, one of the biggest reasons why I actually like the guy a ton. He's not a politician. He's not a politician. He's an outsider. He's a guy from the outside. He's not a career politician. He's never been into politics. He's completely from the outside, and he's gotten into the inside clique. And he's brute forced his way into it. You know?
Yeah.
Like, don't worry about it. Well, no, now that's just it.
That's racist.
I will not deny it. I will not deny it at all. America is embroiled in politics. I used to remember the good old days. I used to remember the good old days back when you could just fucking ignore this shit. When you could just straight up ignore politics. And you didn't have to worry about any of that shit. You could just like fucking slide on a video game or a movie, and you could just put it out of your brain. Nowadays, it's like, Artie, could you not tongue the jack in front of our viewers? Could you not tongue his asshole in front of all of our viewers? We have children!
I had to do something that would stop this madness. Ah,
There was once upon a time when you didn't have to be embridled in the politics, but it's like nowadays everybody's gonna be gunning in there. Everybody wants to label you something. Everybody wants to turn you to a side. Forgot Jontron himself was practically lambasted by the majority of his fan base just because he went on Sargon's stream. Could you not tongue his asshole? Could you just not? Thank you. God damn it. You know he has a girlfriend in game, right?
not anymore.
Not anymore. I tongued his asshole good.
I mean, you could try to do something with that gif of yours. Just give it a
But,
try.
give it a little bit of shaking around the screen. But I think that should be it for now because I am starving. I will die here on the spot if I don't
Again.
get some nourishment into me. And I just realized I kind of really screwed things up on my end, but don't worry, we'll take care of that in.
So you
Don't worry, we have the VODs. They'll be they look good on their own. Anyways, this has been the Behind the Fence podcast, the greatest ever podcast done behind the fence. Tune in next Wednesday at 1:30 p.m. EST time, same as always, where we will cover another variety of topics such as prolapsed assholes, why we should be burning down orphanages, why the working class needs to overthrow the government, and why we should be releasing a new Grand Theft Auto. Tune in next week when we will be covering all of this. Thank you for watching. Thank you for listening. This has been Ryan Seacrest and my co-host, Puffy Cream Cakes.
it took you a while.
We will see you next Wednesday. Thank you so much.
If we scheduled this thing like a normal person, and you, let me just say, he didn't come for sound check. So if this sounds shit,
I was
he's
driving
to blame.
people. Not my fault.
He's to fucking blame.
Not my fault. Not my fault.
Oh no,
Not at all.
I said like 1 p.m. Eastern fucking time. Just come over here and let's do a sound check. And you're like, I'm just gonna go to this Chinese place and get food. But then suddenly you met a group of refugees somewhere and you had to drive them over to the sea.
I had to drive. Okay, it was a random occurrence, but friends of my parent suddenly needed my help, and I had to drive down to Middletown, and it was pretty quick. We didn't waste no time at all.
And
Hey,
yeah,
and look at us. We sound as beautiful as the day I met you.
don't even try.
Hell yeah.
Still shit.
Thank you for coming in. Don't forget to tune in next Wednesday, same time, same people, same memes, same gifs. All the time, some of the time. This has been Behind the Fence, the greatest podcast ever done behind the fence.